Okay, guys, we are live with a brand new radio show concept of the Funky Cat. And, well, basically, it's this. It's me and the guest, and we're sitting here and we're showing each other some music. We're talking about it. It's going to be very different from how the radio show used to be. But I think it's very exciting. I myself was getting a bit bored of the old concept, so I'm very excited to do it this way. And welcome Maxime, a.k.a. the Punky Rat.
Thank you.
He is a well-respected member of our crew, of the Funky Cat. You help out with a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of things do you do?
I help out with social media. I'm part of like the management team or whatever.
Yeah.
And now I've helped set up, like maybe even produced this podcast, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah,
I'm a co-producer.
We took on this project, and for some weeks we've been moving around some stuff here, figuring out what technique to use, what's apparatuur in English, hardware, gear, what gear to use. So yeah, and here we are. Finally, we pressed the record button, which was colored green, which upset us a bit. Now it's red. It's better. So we're live, and we're just gonna talk about music, I guess.
I guess so. So let's start. Do you know this song?
I do not recognize it.
You do not know it. Okay, so it's by this guy from Stockholm, and he goes by a moniker. Korridor with a K.
Then I know the guy.
I think you do. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a moniker from Fabian Kempe, also known as Ultraform back in the day. And as I was looking for like music to bring to the show, I kind of came across his name somewhere, and I was like, oh, what's he doing nowadays? And he's doing this. He's making like this very soulful, experimental, hypnotic techno kind of thing. And it sounds so good.
It's so good, right? Yeah. Yeah. Ultraform, man. Yeah, we go way back, actually. I owe a lot to that man.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I do. Like back in 2010, we collaborated on some projects when he was in the Netherlands.
Huh?
And he basically said, yeah, just copy my whole sample library. And here are some techniques I use, how I mix and master my music. And like, I think if you listen to my music from 2010, you'll hear a quality leap. Like it's been huge for me. Like it really brought my own music forward. And honestly, my sample folder is still called Ultraform samples or something like that.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and I just gather also everything new I have in that folder. So I'm constantly remembered of his contribution to my legacy. Yeah,
that's so nice.
Yeah, for sure. Like even put it louder. Like even yesterday, I think he uploaded a new track on his YouTube. There's actually a lot of music on his YouTube that's not released in any other way, and I think you'll love that one as well.
I'll go and check it out. I actually bought this track.
Yeah,
I bought the entire EP. I want to like bring some legal music as well. Yeah. No, I just wanted to have it. It's so good.
Yeah. From his Bandcamp?
Yeah. Shouldn't I have?
No, you actually should, because yesterday I went there and I was like, oh yeah, so much good stuff on there. But he also has a lot of different monikers, aliases. There's also this incredibly hypnotic trance track that I found out about recently, and that's just released under the name Sun.
Oh.
So yeah, you never know with this guy. I kind of just want to shut up and listen.
don't care if you're going clubbing or you just came back from clubbing. This is going to be the perfect track for that moment.
It's true. It's actually also when I come back from clubbing, I just hear this. When I'm in the train or I'm walking, it's just in my head.
That means you went clubbing well.
Yeah. Like your brain got reprogrammed to expect certain things. Yeah. Always fascinating. Okay, so since this is a pilot episode, we still have to figure out a lot of things, how we want to do it. So I'm thinking I should probably start the next track by now. What do you think?
Yeah. We're almost done with this one. It was a very good 7 minutes, but a very short 7 minutes.
Yeah. And I got a nice track by a.k.a. Sips. And a.k.a. Sips, you would think that they are also known as Skips. Yeah, it's actually Skips, I see.
Oh.
Skips. But they're actually formerly known as Ducky. I don't know if you know Ducky.
Ducky? No.
SoundCloud, Rave Tools, a lot of stuff on there. It's
no idea.
It's been really awesome stuff for years, but now it's a.k.a. Skips. Fuck the night up. So this is for when you're still in the club.
Yeah. This really sounds like one of those 1 minute songs, but just like built into an actual track.
Yeah, but this is it though.
Oh, okay.
It was actually like a very long track that I actually cut down short. So it was because it sounded like a track that should be shorter, you know?
I do know, yes. I recognize the the instinct, yeah. It's very 90s, but in a good way, you know? I can hear the smoke machine, you know?
Yeah, it has this very noisy texture to it, yeah. So yeah, F.K.A. Skips. No, F.K.A. Ducky, a.k.a. Skips. It's a bit confusing, all of this. F.T.N.U, fuck the night up. So, Mr. Punky Rat.
Yeah,
what
all right.
You got?
Well, I brought something super illegal.
Oh?
Yeah, so I want to highlight an early hardstyle track. And I landed on the next one coming up when listening to this set. This is set What, am I clap?
Isn't it called hand clap or something? You give a little hand clap or something.
Yeah, this is Somebody by Arome, the Scott Project remix. But that's not the track I wanted to show. And this track in particular, Prosac by Tomcraft Tony H mix, or the Tony H quote-unquote yeah mix, as it's officially called. It's a classic, and everyone who was listening to hardstyle back in the day knows it. But a thing that this track has is, if you listen to it by itself, it kind of falls short a bit. And that's why I took a rip from ID&T radio all the way back in 2001.
32 kbps quality.
Absolutely. Because that existed back then.
It's true though that it gives so much more feeling to it.
Illness, side effects, anxiety, and insomnia, mania, hypomania, seizures, hypokalemia, dry mouth, excessive sweating, restlessness, suicide, Prosac.
The bass line though.
Prosac.
So, short shout out to Damien Thorn, who played it at Q-Dance, back when it was still a radio show only.
Do you have any idea who this Tony H is?
Yeah, he's an Italian guy, and if it wasn't for Gigi D'Agostino, he might not have made this, because he became more well known when he started releasing stuff in the late 90s on BXR, a label run back then by Gigi D'Agostino. And I think his first release was Zoo Future. I'm not sure why it's called that.
I think this is literally the only track I know of him.
Oh, okay. He also did a remix for Overdose, by the way.
Okay.
Also by Tomcraft. Yeah. This, the more iconic one. It's one of the only tracks I know, maybe it's the only track I know that actually, reads the instructions that come with medicine.
Yeah, very inspiring when you're on the dance floor.
I think there's people in the audience, hey, Prosac, I know that, I'm on it.
Oh yeah, there's some of these tracks, once you know how they've been mixed in a set, you cannot hear them originally.
Yeah.
You need the combination.
Yeah. And you can hear like the actual physical pitch correction on it as well. It's so good. That's why I made it like a live set rip.
Bro.
This, by the way, for people who want to look it up, is Schwarzpuppen with Schwarzpuppen and then the Russen Mafia remix.
Quality.
Yeah, well, it auto fades out, so...
Yeah. This one doesn't auto fade in, but I can do it manually. And it's actually one of my own tracks. Just released on the Funky Cat. It's called Open Your Eyes, Open Your Mind. Would recommend it to everyone to do that.
I'll try.
Yeah. But it really taps in on that 90s vibe. I just love the 90s vibe of electronic dance music so much because it's so pure in the sense that everyone was still figuring out what the hell to do and just working with the stuff they had, and I find that really inspiring. It makes, in my eyes, for more timeless vibe, and I'm generally looking to give a bit of a timeless vibe to my music. So how to make it timeless? By going back to a certain era. I don't know if that makes sense.
Well, I think that, and it might come up later in the show as well, but I feel that a certain period in the 90s really tried to make the most out of electronic dance music, like as actual arts.
Yeah.
And by the end of the 90s, people started to figure out that, hey, wait a second, this is also just the cash machine. And I think that changed a lot.
It's true, yeah. Oh, this part.
That little trance gate on the vocal, that's really the thing.
Open your eyes, open your mind.
That bass line is also the thing.
Yeah.
It's very 2002 hard trance.
That last part there, that's always the thing with trance music, which is its strength, but also quite a challenge to produce, because you just want a moment where everything is on and the whole audio spectrum is filled with sounds that harmoniously work together and form this big wall of sound. But other parts of the track don't have that, and you don't want those to be too quiet or something. So it's quite a challenge to balance it out, that you can have your maximum moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to have like the big euphoria thing, but you don't want it like the entire track, right? Because that's oversaturating it.
Exactly. So this one is out now on the Funky Cat, and it has doodle artwork by Erica. And just love it. There's also a B-side to it, actually. Go check it out.
All right. Let's see what I got. So, this is a remix of a 90s classic.
Okay.
This is Eternity by Datura, which you might know from Yerba del Diablo.
Yeah.
And this is the Dusty Kid rework.
Oh, Dusty Kid. Wow. Remember that name from like 10 years ago? I played some of his tunes back then.
Oh, you did? I didn't even know he was an artist back then.
Is this recent, this track? Or?
A couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I haven't been following him for quite some time.
I got into him in like 2019-ish. He was releasing a bit more big room techno back then, but also not like Joy House or Big Room, but like it's up there kind of. But I liked it a lot, and I kept following him, and this is definitely different.
Uh-huh. So the original was by Datura, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was it called?
Eternity.
Okay, I don't think I know it, actually.
You might.
Yeah.
Recognize it now?
I actually don't know.
Oh, I don't know how big of a hit it was.
Yeah.
But I had to look it up to actually find out what the original was, because it sounds so perfect.
Uh-huh.
It's just like as if this was an original track, you know? It doesn't have anything that makes you think, oh, it's a remix. This quality to it that I can only describe as dirty clean.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's super clean, but there's this dirty but mean vibe to it.
Yeah, and it's in everything.
go.
Venus, Mercurio, Neptuno, Urano, Saturno.
Oh, so we have no idea what kind of music that we brought.
That's true.
Yeah, so I think that's nice for the audience to know as well.
Yeah.
That everything that we're showing here, we didn't check with each other.
No.
Now for him, that's a very safe bet. Because he's been doing the radio show for years. But I'm a bit of a wild card.
Yes, you are.
So I hope that I'm easing everyone, including you, into it a bit, because, like, Chillfest is gonna be over soon, man.
Yeah. All right.
Though I wouldn't necessarily describe this track as chill.
Not really. But like relatively to what you're gonna play, or?
I meant in general. It's intense for what it is.
All right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think it has a certain intensity to it.
Yeah. There's a lot in this track.
There's a lot, I know, yeah. If you skip through it, you wouldn't notice, obviously, because you're skipping through it, but also because the sound is pretty same-ish throughout the track, but it has a lot of different elements and a lot of like little bridges and that's gonna be it for Datura and Dusty Kid.
Really like that one. And next up, I got some.
Yeah, of course I'm around. I'm taking it chill. I just took fucking reg of acid there at the weekend and need to get my head straight for starting gigging next week. But I'm coming to the gig. Put me on guest list because I didn't buy a ticket. And I'll see you there. Who?
I think it's Irish. It's pretty cool.
It's from the islands, definitely.
The test is Irish R. And it's a nice vibey track with some poetic touch to the vocals to it. Really cool.
It suddenly ended this morning for the last time maybe. I walked home, the noise of the street hummed off key. It was as the shower water splashed me softly. I realised that I didn't want the smell of you off me. But fuck it, man, anyway. Just pass us that plate again. Sure, we all said we wouldn't let ourselves get into this state again. You'll be dead long enough, and there'll be time for the hate again. I look around at these gorgeous faces, the absolute state of them.
Who is this by?
It's Le Boom. Le Boom.
Le Boom.
Yeah.
And even when it was serious, it was still fucking crack. We spoke about our love for each other and those not coming back. We made plans and said stupid shit that we couldn't take back. And we'll do it all again the next time. Don't look at your phones, lads. They'll just fill you with sorrow. I don't know if the sleep in my eyes is from today or tomorrow. And you just don't have to go home. I still have some happiness you can borrow. I just know there's a beauty in this room that will outlast the morning.
Such a vibe.
Yeah, it's very Train Spotting.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Totally reminded me of that.
I'm reading it right now, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Track's called Orange Glow, by the way. Le Boom.
Somewhere in the orange glow they played a song we hadn't heard yet. I looked around and wondered how on earth I deserved this. We pointed our cans up to the sky and laughed until it hurt us. If loving you's a lesson, then I still haven't learned it. And even when it was serious, it was still fucking crack. We screamed into each other's ears with the moon at our backs. We put our arms around each other and agreed in a pact that we'll do it all again the next time.
Right?
It's really good.
Such a vibe. Oh my god.
Are they from the Isles? Like, are they from Great Britain?
Yeah, I think it's Irish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it's almost over. So what you got next in store? Well, let's go trance. Because I made a new mix. It's up on SoundCloud and YouTube. It's called Deep Trance Quest, and it's more than 2 hours long, and it has a lot of these super long techno trance tunes in there. Recently, a lot of interesting music has been made in this space. Names like Omformer, Echo,
Alpha Tracks. Oh, Professional.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and IPO. Really, really good stuff. And I've been discovering this and collecting it, and yeah, I just had to make a mix out of it.
And I'm glad you did. Yeah, I've been listening to it today. Actually, it's really nice, and it has these. It's got this vibe that trance lost in, let's say, 97-ish. And that's only been present in psytrance in the last 20 years, something like that. But I think around 2016, 17, a small group of techno producers found their way back into that early trance sound.
Yeah, and it's like you say, indeed, like in the 90s, you had this Goa trance sound, and it kind of split up.
Yeah.
And you have the side trance, it's cool, and you have the other trance, it's cool, but this feeling, let's just listen to this break right here. Just love this sound so much.
Who are we listening to right now?
That's a very good question, actually. This is Omformer, and Omformer actually is a Professional and Mikkel Rev, I think, together.
Oh,
if I'm not mistaken, there's a lot of these combined acts going on there.
Mikkel Rev is great as well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Oh, so much great chill out music, breaks, down tempo stuff also. A lot of this stuff, sadly, is not on Spotify because they're too credible artists for that, I guess. I don't know. But it's available on Bandcamp, so go and get it there.
No.
Or just listen to my mix.
Yeah. It's very easily found on your SoundCloud.
It's true. Also very easily found on my YouTube. Yeah. And the track is called 10,000 Ohm.
That's a lot of ohm.
That's a lot of fucking ohm right there. But yeah, Omformer, man. Go check him out. Go check my mix out.
Yeah, definitely check that mix out. It's really good. If you like the early trance sound, it's got the early trance sound. So, you want to switch it up?
I want to switch it up.
Okay. And then let's switch it up.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna put you through is Enough by Maelstrom and Louisahhh with 3 H's at the end. This is my favorite track of last year, and it combines a couple of elements really well. That's one of them.
Yeah. You know what this makes me think of instantly?
Pill Driver.
Yeah.
It's gonna be dirty. It's gonna be sweaty.
It's already dirty and sweaty, man.
So if you don't like the early trance sounds, there you go. Put it, crank up the distortion.
Yeah.
Please! Don't stop! If it kills me!
This over peep kicks any day.
Truth. Wow.
Yeah. Oh god, I could have brought peep kicks. Oh my god.
You could have done that. You could have. But this is too good, man. This is too good.
If it kills me!
I think this is perfect execution. It's like it takes that 90s sound and puts it right here, right now.
Yeah.
So well made.
It's gonna be it in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Don't stop!
But you really don't want her to stop, you know?
Yeah. Just loop it.
It isn't enough. It's never enough. She's completely right.
Don't stop!
Yeah.
Woo! Next up, track coming up on the Funky Cat.
Oh.
It's very trippy. It's also drum and bass, actually.
So clearly, creating chaos inside of me.
yes. It's the return of Tom Under. Woo! To the Funky Cat.
Welcome back, Tom.
Yeah. We've missed him, to be honest. Tom Under, a.k.a. Tom Different, a.k.a. Hatom. Of course, he's been off making some hardstyle for a few years at Spoontech. Really cool stuff, but yeah, this. Oh yeah. He always has such a rich production, very vivid style. Love that. Psychedelic touches. This break, I love this break. So this one by Tom Under is called Under. And there's also a B-side on the release, Magical Fridge.
It's amazing. It's so the Funky Cat.
Yeah, exactly. I actually think at the time this podcast is released, this track is also released.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so yeah, Tom Under. Love it. So what you got next?
What I got next is something a bit different. I mean, you wouldn't expect it probably, but...
Okay.
So, Mindless Self-Indulgence once released an album called You'll Rebel Against Anything. And I love that name. And it's kind of the attitude I brought to the show. Because I feel it's very fitting for the Punky Rat.
Yeah, it definitely is. I love that name, by the way. The Punky Rat. It's just perfect. It's so you.
Thank you. Yeah, so what right now might seem like some okay witch house is gonna make some people angry shortly.
She's so
These chords totally work.
It works.
Why does this work so well?
I think that good witch house has this quality of despair to it. This quality of like being utterly isolated and not finding a way out, like that kind of feeling.
Yeah, and it totally fits the vocal.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like the original, the Nirvana one, it's been played to death at all the wrong places. It's so hard for me to even listen to it nowadays, but this, really like it. It does also have a kind of 2010 YouTube vibe to it.
Yeah, but I think that most witch house has that vibe.
Yeah.
So the track is called Kvrt in Space, and Kvrt is spelled with a V.
Kvrt.
Yeah. I think maybe to not trigger copyright stuff, one could think. And it's by Fraunhoffer Diffraction.
Yes, makes me smile. I found it hard. It's hard to find. Well, whatever, never mind.
So you got some more happy shit to like.
Happy. I don't know, man. Maybe we should just go down the drain with each other. Straight in the gutter.
Yeah.
Gotta love those stretch artifacts.
Yeah. I mean, they just work.
Yeah.
Everything in this track just works, even
Absolutely.
when otherwise it would be a bad idea.
So, Mr. Punky Rat, you're actually going to play at the next Funky Cat Rave.
Yes, I am.
On the 16th of March in Utrecht, our Royal Daytime Rave. But you're not just gonna play a set, you're actually gonna do the listening hour. Mm-hmm. Are you gonna do it alone?
I'm not. No. I'm going to be accompanied by the Mandy Experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. And for those who've had the privilege to enjoy the Mandy Experience, it's going to be, this is the new track by Kink, right? Kink and Rachel?
This is the new track by Kink.
Great.
Yeah.
That's...
Yeah. But go on.
She's our hyperpop queen, queen of glitz and glam, and she does it not just with style, but she does it harder than everyone else on this planet. And combine that with what I do, and you're in for, well, an experience. I can guarantee that you're in for an experience.
I know for sure. And that's why I got you too on that spot. And that's why everyone should just come early to the party, you know? It's the first hour of the party.
Yeah.
It's not about dancing at that moment. There will be seats, actually. You can sit down or you can lie down and just get engulfed in this strange experience that's about to hit you.
And I can make another guarantee. You will not be bored.
That's good news.
So if you've ever been early to a party and thought that, I don't know, like music's kind of boring and not a lot of people are here. Now, the amount of people that I can't help, but the music won't be boring.
That's why we do the listening hour. But let's listen to this new track by Kink and Rachel Rowe, Time.
Past,
It's really good.
present, future.
I'm such a fan of Kink. I've also seen some of his live performances, and it's amazing how he just jams everything up right in the spot with this big smile of his. It's really, really good.
Time, existence, past, present, future, time, season, clock, sand, watch, time, day, night, moon, light, time, forever.
So good.
Yeah, it's really great.
Kink. What a master. So what you got next for us?
Well, that's I'm gonna really butcher the name. You can crank it up. It's a bit quiet. Yeah. It's okay. So this is, and I'm sorry, Finns out there. Metsässä and Polkat by Luomuhappo, I think.
Decent.
Thank you. Now, talking about the Money experience, she's from Finland, and as are these people. Now, did you know that Finland has its own genre of psychedelic trance?
Oh, I've heard of it, but I totally forgot. What's the name?
It's called Suomi-soundi, which means sound of Finland, or Finnish sound, I think. And it's a very unique style, because normally psytrance is very strak. It's very tight, it's very neat. And it's definitely not folky. This is the opposite. It's all pretty loose. It goes nuts. Sometimes it's just folk music and a barely recognizable psytrance beat under it. But Luomuhappo, even for Finnish sound, they're super weird. So I'll rebel against anything.
Within the niche, you gotta find the niche.
I do.
Of the niche.
Yes.
Yeah. Know that feel.
And their thing is what we're listening to now. And so far, it doesn't sound a lot like trance.
Not at all, I would say.
It doesn't even sound psychedelic. Just kind of jungly, right?
Yeah. Freestyler. Rock and roll.
So,
Straight from the top of my dome.
talking about famous Finnish tracks,
Yeah.
what is the number one Finnish meme track of all time?
Oh, is that the girl with the meisje met de prei?
Well, no, that would be the second one. I
don't know if it's Finnish actually, but
It is. The first one would be Sandstorm by Darude.
is that Finnish?
You didn't know? Yes.
The root is Finnish.
Yeah.
I didn't know. He looks so Canadian.
This is where the psychedelics kick in, by the way. But yeah,
where the gnomes get in.
The girl with the leak, the anime girl from 2006. That was back when it was a meme. Indeed. Evan Polka is a track that is placed under the image. And it's this Finnish regional folk track, a cappella originally. You can look it up on YouTube. It's really great. Like, they do a stellar performance. And it's one of those tracks that a lot of people know, but they don't know what it is.
Yeah.
And I hope you like that melody.
This really feels like one of those tracks. If I would have listened to this as a kid, I would have felt like this is why music is my life. You know, that feeling? Twists like this?
Yeah.
Yeah. My lifestyle is music. My purpose is music.
But by now, it should be very clear that no sober person should be listening to this.
Do you know from what year this is?
No, I think it's mid-2010s, something.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
But the production quality of a lot of Suomi Soundy is a bit lower than what you're usually used to.
Yeah.
But it gives this more rough and loose feel as well, and that's a plus, I think.
Yeah, a lot of character.
Yeah. Ready for part 2?
I don't know if I'm ready, man. What are they gonna bring? You got me.
There she is, the girl with the leak. I think it's so funny for Finnish musicians to actually like take it upon them and say, yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
But it is a fucking good melody.
It is.
Yeah.
It's, yeah.
I think that's more the reason why people like the meme than the meme itself.
I mean,
it's the music.
I don't think they care about the leak at all.
No,
or the
no.
girl.
Also, in the past, I just played so many games. Not for the game, for the music. Just Jackrabbit.
Yeah.
You're just a rabbit with a gun, just blasting down tortoises.
Yeah.
That's it. Doesn't matter. The music is the best music ever by Alexander Brandon. Top soundtrack.
The best music ever.
I'm a bit biased.
Have you played Donkey Kong Country 2?
I'll admit, I haven't played it. I've heard the music and it's insanely good.
Yeah.
Super vibey. Yeah.
But yeah, Just Jackrabbit is also great.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Also, I think it has influenced my musical taste and also my productions so much.
This is the last minute of it, so I'm sorry if you got bored a bit.
It's hard to get bored by this, I think. Now we're just at the fun fair. Bam. And from Finland, it's a very, very small step to go to Japan.
It actually is.
It actually is.
It actually is.
Actually, if you fly from the Netherlands through Japan, you fly through Helsinki a lot of the times.
Oh.
And this track is so fucking awesome and so annoying as well. Let's see if you can stand it. It's such a vibe. It's by Jacotanu, Genick, some Japanese symbols I cannot read, featuring HAKU, called Raving in the Simulation. These guys actually always take a lot of inspiration from UK bassline and music, so it's very interesting crossover.
It keeps going as well. That's not very Japanese musically, because they're usually very eclectic. Yes.
Part, yeah.
Yeah.
Vocal.
people could find it annoying.
Yeah, right?
But
I
I think it went through just enough vocoders to make it bearable.
Yeah, I'm really thinking, should I play this at Funky Cat?
I think you should. I think, yeah.
It's such a vibe. Yeah.
It's also an actual good dance track, you know?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So what's up next?
What's up next? Well, that's a good question. Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
All right.
It's by LSDXOXO. I don't know how you pronounce this. Is like LSD hugs and kisses.
Yeah.
Strange. The track is called Double Tap.
Think of my face when you touch it. Fantasize about my face when you touch it. Well, you gotta break that bank if you want it. You can double tap this kitty if you love it. You can tell me how you like it when you see me in your dreams. Touching on your privates when you see me on your screen. Beating on your meat, flicking at your beam. I get you excited, baby, even in your sleep. Picture you and me together every time you close your eyes. When you cannot reach me, shine a signal in the sky. I come to your rescue, then you wake up, baby. Think of my face every time you wanna bust. Think of my face when you touch it. Fantasize about my face when you touch it. Well, you gotta break that bank if you want it. You can double tap this kitty if you love it.
Did he just ask me to fantasize about his bass?
Fantasize about my face when you touch it.
Well, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
This kitty if you love it.
Also, he said kitty. Bonus points. But yeah, again, it has some of the clean aesthetic to it.
Yeah.
In the electro, I think.
Dirty
It's
clean.
also dirty clean.
Yeah.
Dirty. Yeah.
When I hear this, I want to be driving a car and driving through Germany and just seeing highway and like concrete walls and stuff like that.
There's a lot of concrete involved, that's for sure. Oh yeah. Double tap this one.
Bass when you touch it. You can double tap this. You can double tap. Bass when you touch it. You can double tap this. You can double tap.
There's also so many of those electro staples in there, you know, like,
Yeah.
oh, it's like when they invented electro sound, they kind of completed this genre already, and everyone is still using that. But yeah, what's up next?
Well, okay. So,
show me what you got.
Annihilation.
So, I felt compelled to bring something a bit weird, a bit off.
That's so out of character.
I know. And I thought, why not bring a waltz?
Okay.
But then it's not just a waltz.
Oh.
It's also melodic Frenchcore.
Ah.
When I first learned of this, it's Annihilation by Sunhiausa. This was my favorite track of that year.
Desolation, annihilation, desolation,
Annihilation.
It is a waltz still.
Yeah, it's fascinating. It totally works.
If you count to 6 in your head, then you don't get confused. Sorry about the peep gig.
This is a water drop kick.
Oh,
Latest fashion.
it was from 2018 or something.
Wow. So ahead.
He was, yeah.
Annihilation.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I also want to like bring this
Annihilation.
big, epic, melodic track. And this is that track.
Mm-hmm. Feel like a gamer listening to this. I want to play a LAN party.
Desolation.
Should we do a Funky Cat LAN party then?
Desolation.
Hell yeah.
Annihilation.
Desolation. Annihilation. Desolation.
Annihilation. Annihilation.
Yeah, so I want to bring something uplifting.
Yeah. Wow.
How about that?
It's a real experience, this, and it works so well. The waltz, it's really surprising. Really cool.
Yeah.
So, I wonder, were you ever a fan of noise controllers?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they're one of my favorite hardstyle artists.
Well, there you go, and I know why. It's really special. There's a lot of feeling to it, and I think Bas is just such an awesome producer as well.
Yeah.
Especially for his time, he was mainly inspired by the Donkey Roller sound, but really took it to another level.
Absolutely. Yeah, he was 10 years ahead.
Exactly. But before he and Arjan, of course, became known as Noise Controllers, he was already making some music. And this is one of those tracks, and it's never been released. But he posted this on an online forum, synthforum.nl, and he was also on Global Hardstyle. I think I just posted some snippets there, and I was already into it back then. And I just recently found this one again on my hard drive. It's his alias Baso, Bas Oskan.
Yeah.
And track's called 2000, year 2000, yeah. But it's a really fucking cool tune, and I thought, let's just remaster this one. Cut it up a bit. It was very, very, very long. And it's really good. You hear that Noise Controller's touch to it. attention.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
And this only bus, not with Arn.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, I think I recognize that synth. Melody is so weird.
It's so weird and it works so well. I think he posted with it that he set out to just make a club trance track, but it turned out so much more epic.
Yeah.
And he didn't know what to do with it. I can totally see this hardstyle touch to it.
Yeah. It reminds me a bit of Obscura by Out of Grace.
Yeah.
That also has...
Yeah, that melody. Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't like Obscura personally. It's a bit too much.
Yeah, I always liked it. The sound was a bit off. I mean, it could have worked better with modern production, I think. Maybe a remix.
I think when the melody comes together, it just sounds terrible. I'm sorry if you're watching Out of Grace. Still has a lot of those playful elements to them that the early Noise Controllers tracks had.
Exactly. So recently I was backstage at this hardstyle party where I played, I think it was Reactivate. And I was just starting to tell a friend of mine that I found these old Noise Controllers tracks. And when I just started speaking about it, he said, well, speaking of the devil, and there came in Baso himself.
Oh, that's great.
Noise Controllers. And I was like, yeah, I was just talking about these old tracks of yours that you posted on Synth Forum. And he was like, oh my God, I don't have those anymore. Could you send them over?
Oh, that's hilarious. That's great.
Yeah, so it's really some really obscure shit exclusive on the Funky Cat
It was
Radio.
even obscure for himself.
Yeah, right. So funny.
Did you also send him the remaster?
I did actually. Yeah. So, what's up next?
What is up next?
This reminds me a bit of Backstreet Boys.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. What movie is this?
It's Serious Music, the movie. No. This is by In Gravity. I wanted to bring in more Dirty Clean. There's this very niche, out of the mainstream subgenre of, I think you could say, hardcore, and it's called techno with a K, sometimes also known as free techno. It's this very establishment music that's mostly played at illegal raves, like
The free
actually,
parties.
Yeah. And a lot of that music is like made with, well, not perfect studio circumstances, you know? But some of it is actually top notch, and I want to show that off.
Yeah. And at these events, they actually do have top-notch sound systems.
Oh yeah,
Because they're totally freaks about it. And they have the most amazing systems which they really care for. Oh yeah.
The track is called Grace of Wind. The other track that is legal. Yeah, find him on Bandcamp and nowhere else, basically.
So actually, the stuff that's legal is techno. What you expect the least then. But yeah, these parties, man.
Have you ever been to one?
Yeah. I got invited to play at some of these, these techno gatherings because the organizers were a bit tired of techno music. They were like, "Yeah, can you spice it up a bit with that Funky Cat kind of style?" So it was really cool, ravey Funky Cat kind of stuff that I played there.
It would be so sick to have a Funky Cat illegal rave edition.
Yeah, go set it up. Or we should go for that clean, distorted vibe and actually have a legal party with illegal theme.
I think we can make that happen. It's kind of what we do.
It's kind of what we did.
Sounds so good, you know?
The resonance, it's a screaming sound of it.
Yeah.
It's so good. Okay. Okay. Let's go.
Die moest even.
Ja.
It's such a beautiful track, and It's almost as if it's melodic.
Yeah,
Right?
definitely. There's a lot of harmonic stuff going on in the distortion also. Very pleasing.
Yeah.
Kind of liquid flow to it.
Also a bit trippy.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, so a little bridge to the next tune. Because I think we're talking about Narumik here. He's also released before on the Funky Cat. And I think he's made some techno music as well in the past. Yeah. But for a new release on the Funky Cat, he's actually teamed up with vocalist Enaga. And they've made this track, Vivre Sans Toi.
Oh.
Yeah, and on the release there's the original mix. It's a blend of all kinds of styles, and there's also a stripped mix on it, but also a remix by me. Sounds like this. It's the Geck-o Y2K remix. Gonna be released in like 2 weeks.
Sounds like someone is trying to impress a certain DXR label manager.
But like 20 years ago.
No, it sounds like you're doing it right now.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been listening to a lot of Gigi D'Agostino. I think you can tell.
Filter.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's that resonance and just the right amount. Here we go.
God, so much great stuff coming out.
Yeah, right. Let's go. And now we're actually gonna get a bit more of the original vocal. Actually, the Vivre Sans Toi vocals at the original only at the very end of the track.
Ah.
But that's what inspired me. Just so.
Yeah.
This. I just love it so much. The French.
L'amour toujours had a baby. And it's called L'amour voyage.
That's my brain.
Great how euphoric you made it, but it's not too sweet, you know?
It still has that living without you.
It's melancholic sounds.
Yeah, exactly. Always my favorite part of the track is the outro. Yeah. You know. Oh man. Yeah, so this is my remix for Narumik and Inaga, Vivre Sans Toi. Definitely check out their original. It's crazy. A blend of all kinds of styles. It has some bass music in it, some metal, some Eurodance. Everything's in there. Really, really cool. Yeah, what's up next?
Well.
Ooh, there's something coming.
There is something coming.
Okay.
It's called Never Existed. It's a track by Sewer and then SLVT. I wouldn't know how to pronounce that, but
I'm not gonna make a guess.
Neither am I. I just don't want to mispronounce it. Finnish, fine, but SLVT, I'd draw the line there, you know?
Useless.
They're Australian, and sadly, they've stopped making music. But some of the music they made is iconic for what it is. It's this really atmospheric and soulful coming together of jungle, bit of hardcore and atmosphere. And just a tiny bit of rave. Sometimes.
Keeps evolving. Wow. so much happening, and somehow everything has a place in the mixdown. It's really cool.
Yeah, there's still a minute and a half left, but that's all outro.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, they...
What an experience.
Absolutely. They went for a very specific thing and went all out on that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was really, really impressed. Like I said, like how many things were going on.
Yeah.
And how I could distinct all of them.
Yeah.
That was really impressive. So by who was this again?
Sewer SLVT.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That was it.
Yeah. Spell as one word, by the way. Sewer SLVT.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So recently I discovered this artist called Baso or Paiso or Piezzo. I don't know. I don't know how to say it, but sounds a little like this.
Oh.
So actually, Piezzo, he makes a lot of club tunes as well, but always with some really forward-thinking sound design in it. And this one is just an absolute experience. And it goes by the name of Cutest Kitty Content. So I thought I just had to play it on the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, Piezzo, go check out his other tracks. It's really, really, really good. I think that's the kitties.
Kind of setup he uses to make music with.
I think it's modular.
Yeah, it sounds like that, right?
Yeah.
What is it about music made with modular hardware that has this very distinct sound about it? What is that sound?
Yeah, I think it's the gear you use is just very inviting to make that kind of sounds, like these electrical clicks and all these interacting LFOs and these these textures, you know?
Yeah.
Actually, last weekend I went to a modular synthesizer event, Modular in Utrecht, actually at the Helling, where we do our own party as well.
Oh, I want to go next time.
Yeah, for sure. I'll let you know.
Cool.
But it's really cool. My sister also played there one time. She also has a whole modular setup and plays theremin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really cool.
Have you ever had your sister at the fucking cat?
No, haven't.
Yes.
Haven't yet. She's working on new material, so who knows?
Maybe not the next listening hour, but maybe one after that.
Yeah, could be interesting. Or some in-between kind of thing. I don't
Just
know.
up-tempo.
Up-tempo.
Well, I mean, not like the genre, but
I
like...
is it upbeat?
Yeah.
Like, no. Well, she's made a lot of different things. I actually don't know in which direction she is going at the moment. But it's mostly, I think, what she's doing with the modular is, textures and weird stuff. But she used to do a lot of conceptual stuff with a bit more beat to it as well. Yeah, so maybe let's consider her for some time.
Maybe.
What's up next?
I didn't bring anything for next.
Really?
I even put in an extra track.
Wow. So we're through everything right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess that brings us to the end of the show.
Well, luckily for you, I love ABBA.
Well, it's not ABBA. Well, it kinda is ABBA, of course.
Oh, wait. Thought I was having a stroke there for a second.
Yeah.
There's only one dancing queen here, and that is definitely you.
You know it. Oh my god. Well, I really enjoyed this.
Yeah.
We didn't bring a clock, so I have no idea how long we've been going.
An hour, 55 minutes, and 49 seconds as I was saying that.
Oh wow. That's a long show. Time flies when you're having fun, right?
Yeah. I hope our audience also had fun. This is great.
Yeah, I don't know, right? Let's turn it up.
With a bit of music, everything is fine. You in the mood for that?
You know, she really finds the beats in between the beats.
Yeah, that's it.
And the tones in between the tones.
Such character.
Shout out to Dude, right? Again?
Absolutely. Oh man. Yeah, talking about Dude, let's talk actually about the whole lineup of our next party. Of course, I'm playing, you're playing with the Mandy Experience, but we also have Angel Boy. Which is gonna be really, really awesome. Yeah. We have Dude and Feistos teaming up. And we have Course presenting his new project.
Right, he's doing a trancey thing now, huh?
Yeah. And it's called Kutsphere. Kutsphere.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
It's called Kutsphere. Yeah. Sphere.
Kutsphere. It's going to be really good. So see you all on the 16th of March at the Helling Utrecht.
Be there early. I start at 3.
I heard one at the modular event. Be there or be a sine wave.
That's a great way to end the show.